today's session of Around the Block Industry Talk with Mr. Kanwaljeet Singh Nirman. My name is Supriya Biswas from ITS, and I'm delighted to be your host for this exciting discussion on latest trends and insight in the blockchain industry. So, Around the Blockchain Industry Talk aims to create a dynamic platform where founders, representatives, and influential personalities from the blockchain space share their expertise and foster valuable connection. Today, we are thrilled to have Mr. Kanwaljeet Singh Nirman, Associate Vice President of Sales at BlockTech Brew, with us. He specializes in B2B, B2G, and B2B2G markets with expertise in key account management, client acquisition, and strategic alliance and partnership. His strategic marketing initiative have given significant revenue growth. So without further ado, let's dive into our discussion. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kanwaljeet Singh. Hi, sir. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Supriya. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for having me here. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. Sir, could you please provide us an overview of BlockTech Brew and its mission?
See, BlockTech Brew, the legacy started with Code Brew Labs. So Code Brew Labs is our parent company, which is almost 10 years old now. Code Brew Labs has been specializing in Web2 developments like custom application, mobile application, web application, and enterprise solutions. Things turned post 2017, like 2017 trend started for Web3. People were more and more inclined towards, the new technology. Then COVID gave us the time to sit back at home, explore new territories, new technologies, which are going to rule the, next generation. So Web3, blockchain, AI, metaverse, this has been something that we were more inclined on. And post COVID, we started BlockTech Brew just to make the segregation between Web2 and Web3 projects and resources. So it's been almost 3 years. We are standing firm under the umbrella of BlockTech Brew. We are working on projects. Initially, when we started with projects in the crypto space because post-COVID crypto had a very major impact on the sentiments. So that's where we have solutions. We have white label solutions of ICOs, crypto exchanges, be it centralized, decentralized, hybrid, P2B. Then we also have white label solutions for wallets. This could be centralized, decentralized. Apart from that, we have our own NFT marketplace. That's a product that we use for white labeling. That's by the name of NFT Builder Pro. Then we also, during our visits to GITEX, we were able to capture some of the good projects in Metaverse where, our Metaverse journey started. It happened in 2021. So we got big projects. We are currently working on, making a complete island with all recreation as well as, artist-backed activities in that by the name of Turtle Islands. It's a legacy. It's an ancient legacy of US, majorly Latin America. The successful projects that we completed in the metaverse, one of them is the Blue Water Islands in Dubai. So we recreated that on the metaverse, and people across the globe who cannot visit the physical property can come to the metaverse, select their avatar, and enter in. Then our journey started with the AI. AI has been a talk of the town since last year. August itself, people were pushing when Google launched the first AI initiative of theirs. So that's where we also tried exploring things, and we thought of how AI could impact the existing systems, how it could enhance, how it could without the man touch. That's what we say, because AI replaces all your activities except emotions. So AIs are emotionless. So that's where efficiencies are enhanced, because somewhere or the other we have some sort of sentiments backing our brain. Like if I give you an example, if I talk about there was a POC that we did for an HR based resourcing company in Europe. So their purpose of doing the AI integration on resume screening and first level of interview was to get the right set of technologies, the tech stack the candidate has been working on, or the roles and responsibilities that they have done. Because sometimes what happens, being human, You
Hmm.
know, I take a criteria. If 60% or 70% matching resume I find, I push it forward for screening. Whereas
Correct.
the
Yeah.
AI has been, the parameters have been designed in a way that 80% criteria has to be met before the AI pushes it to the next round.
Next round. Yeah.
Apart from that, the journey has been good so far, so good. We are also working on, we've worked for more than 20 industries for now, wherein we are
Okay.
in rounds of discussions for AI and blockchain integration on industries backing petroleum. You know, there are big names from the Middle East
Yes.
we are in discussions with. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
then in India itself, I would not say India is India has progressed since the last 2 years. People have changed their mindset. It was not just crypto a part of blockchain, but now they've realized the actual potential of the technology and why we have to switch from web 2 to web 3, where we have a trustless network where we can come in blindfolded, where our information data is all private and secure.
Correct. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
So,
our
sir,
mission,
when
yeah, go
yes,
ahead.
yes, please, please go ahead. What is the mission? That's what you are explaining.
Absolutely. Well, that's
Yeah.
what I was about. So our mission is to help whosoever
Hmm.
client we
Hmm.
meet. Either it's a POC, it's someone who's looking for investment. We are
Uh,
there to turn all heads and get as much as productive work for our clients, for our peers who are associate. Like we even have channel partners working on in various countries for supporting us on our technologies on the tech stack. So our mission is to capture the market, give the best solution that we can, which matches up the expectation of the clients. Because as developers, or as being a tech company, our expectations and the expectation of the clients, it doesn't sync up in the first level. So we
hmm.
have to take time, we have to adjust accordingly so that we can match
Adjust.
up, and what the vision of the client is, we could match up that vision.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely agree with you. So, sir, when was it established?
We started post COVID, the
Post
formality.
COVID.
Yeah, but we were working on Web3 projects from 2019, but it was under the
Okay.
name of Code Brew Labs. But at that point of time, there were not much of projects. But to segregate that, because sometimes, when you're working under the same name, some sort of,
Hmm.
the synchronization is not well. So that's where we thought we should have another entity, and we formed BlockTech Brew, especially for the Web3 and specialized projects.
Yes. And
Yeah.
from where it is like operating headquartered at?
Absolutely. So our development centers are in Chandigarh, India,
Okay.
where we have more than 300 developers working for both Web 2 and Web 3. Apart from that, we have our offices in US, Mexico,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
UK, and Middle East, where these offices are meant for sales, marketing, and support to the existing clients and the new clients that we find from the respective regions.
Yeah, basically the target is global.
Yeah.
So that is target is global and not
Mhm.
just restricted to India. Mm.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
yes. And how does BlockTech Brew plan to drive innovation and transform industries through blockchain AI and metaverse development?
See, when we talk about the transition, it is something
Yeah,
that you have to work hard to understand, or actually, whenever a new technology comes, there are a lot of hurdles that we have to pass through.
correct, correct.
The
Yes.
first hurdle is to make people understand what is the technology offerings, how it would be
Hmm.
enhancing their current scenarios. So that is where most of the companies, I would say the new startups that we have, the existing IT companies who are now on Web 3, the
Hmm.
biggest challenge that they face is getting the client on the same level, where we can make them understand what are the technology offerings. Why do we want to leverage blockchain on their
Hmm.
existing systems? What will be the enhancements it'll have? What kind of efficiency will be grown? What type of,
Hmm.
you know as we talk, why, the only question any client would have is why blockchain,
Correct.
why
Right.
AI. So
Hmm.
that's where the point comes, where you have to do your homework, come prepared to tell, or to let the client know that it is not something that I've come for a random meeting. It is something that I've come prepared, And I've
Correct.
seen the pain points of the existing scenarios, like if it's a supply chain, if it's a healthcare. So you already have to be prepared with the challenges the current market faces, the respective industries, and how blockchain or AI, whatever solution that you're pitching, would counter that, and how things would be on an automated mode where least number of failures are seen.
Yes.
Right.
Correct. So, sir, how your custom AI automate task models
Mhm.
can streamline workflow for a business? Can you give us any examples?
See, AI is barely new. Like it's been
Uh,
almost 8 months. We are focusing more on AI, and fortunately, we have done a couple of POCs and a full-fledged project which we've recently bagged. So in the POCs, what we did was our team was engaged end to end on understanding how and what data needs to be captured with the AI models that have to be present. When we
mm,
talk of AI is a data feeding point where we capture the data, be it generative, be it predictive, with
correct.
the inputs given to the AI model.
AI model.
So if I
Mm,
give you an example, we were working on a smart city project. It's also for the Middle East, where
okay.
we were invited by the governance, and we were asked how are we going to enhance it. So we thought of having a small walkthrough to where exactly the AI could enhance the existing system. So we thought of utilizing. They already have the CCTV networks, the cameras, and
Uh,
are all in place. High definition cameras they have placed. So
mm,
the AI, working at the back, capturing the data from the CCTV, would be, looking at, potholes. If there are any potholes, immediate triggers would be sent. Traffic
mm,
congestions, the data
mm,
would be taken. Then if there's, malfunctioning, like if there's a person walking around the street and, some sort of wrong behavior is being shown, that would also be
mm,
captured. So it's something that we are capturing end to end, where the data is being captured and accordingly the AI is triggering it to the concerned authorities. So that
correct.
was one of the POCs we did. Then apart from that, we are also working on a POC for a client again in Middle East, where it monitors your daily habits, your sleeping, the kind of food intake you are doing, the
Mm,
kind of activities you are being involved. If you're a student, then it also helps you align with your day planners of for like recreation, for your homeworks, for your other activities that you're aligned. So it would be monitoring your behavior end to end, and it will be giving you prompts that this time you have to do this time you have to do that. So accordingly,
mm,
that AI model has been designed. It will also let you know if in case you want to search for a nearest food joint, where what type of food AI suggests you to eat. So it will be prompting those names of the restaurants too. So
yes.
the use cases of AI have been growing. It's not
Correct.
numbers, it's more than that now. Anything you think about AI
Mm,
has some sort of an integration to enhance the existing systems.
correct. 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 And sir, are there any specific sectors or industry you're focused on, or what kind of like clients you are handling right now? From which industry?
See, currently, when we started, the journey was not right. So, uh,
Mm,
because AI is something that, as everyone knows, there's a new technology. People have a fear of losing job. It's nothing like
correct.
that.
Mm,
It's nothing like that. So, what AI would be
correct.
doing is would be taking the data, it would be putting it across to you. But the data analytics and the other things have to be executed with the human methods. So, it's not something that would kill the jobs. It is something that would create new jobs,
New jobs.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And
Right.
the industries that we have been focusing on majorly, we've been getting inquiries from the healthcare, where
Okay. Mhm.
people are looking for how efficiently AI, like I have modeled an AI which in the absence of doctor would let you know that what next treatment has to be done, what portion of medicine has to be taken, or it would be listening to you with your symptoms of disease, like I have cough and cold, I'll cough or cold. So accordingly, if I'm sneezing, the AI would be will be analyzing the type of sound that I'm creating. Accordingly, it would be pushing data that I have heavy congestion or it's just a normal flu with the change of season. So accordingly, these parameters have been played around. Similarly, for petroleum industries, we are in discussion. So the client, for crude, from crude, we have other products that we create. So the cycle, complete cycle, how temperature execution is seen, what all, there are data models that we create that if I'm putting five or maybe a gallon of crude oil, how much, petrol can be taken out, how much, gas would be coming, how much wastage is there. So accordingly, the complete analytics would also be done. And since AI data is already, it's checking all the parameters and then only pushing it to the systems,
Mhm.
right?
Very interesting to know all these things. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, sir, what are the key products that you are always excited about? What are the most like significant services that you are providing, that you're offering?
See, honestly speaking, I am on my toes if I see something that I don't know,
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
right? So
hmm.
it's something that everyone, or be it you, be it me, be it anyone, if you are not upgrading yourself with the moving world, then you will be left alone. So that's the motto I follow.
Hmm.
Blockchain was new, not everyone knew it. I was also a part of
Correct.
that. I didn't knew what is blockchain. I just knew what is crypto. So that's where you have to upgrade yourself. You have to know what the technology offerings are, how it could benefit out. So it's the early mover advantage. The early you move, the better you go. So that's what
Hmm,
has been motivating us. And projects like AI, we have been
hmm,
doing day night researches on how we
hmm,
could engage the clients. We have a lot of other things that we have kept in mind. We are always on our toes. If there's something like, generally every company has their own teams, the marketing teams
correct.
working on or giving you leads. So
Hmm,
every new thing that we encounter, we are not upfront to give the answer on that. We take time from the client to understand first what the requirement is. And that's
hmm.
where it plays the vital role for a sales guy. It is not about sales today, right?
Correct.
It is not
Hmm,
about getting the lead closed just because you have your target. It is about understanding what the client requires. If you are at a level where the client understanding is developed, if you're looking for a 10,000 closer, it could be 10 lakhs. There is something that you have to play with.
correct.
So I'm not blaming that what is happening around. Everyone there has their own targets, have their own way of working in the industries, but somehow
Correct.
this is not the trend now.
Hmm.
Right? People are very smart. The ones who are giving you leads, they're already educated with the technology and they want to know whether you would be able to execute
Correct.
it or not. So you have
Absolutely
to
correct.
match up. You
Hmm.
have to match up. You have to make the client understand that you are the right vendors to do it. And that could only be done when you have the right set of exposure, you have the right set of knowledge, and the team backing you. So it's not one player who's playing the game. In
Correct.
It's not cricket that Sachin Tendulkar alone will do the century and India will win.
Hmm.
It's a teamwork. Be it the
Teamwork.
developers, be it the marketing team, be it the sales team, be it the QA, be it the management. So everyone is engaged. It's something now that we are all in the same loop if we have to execute things properly, right?
Correct. Agree.
Mhm.
Agree, sir. Sir, with the ever-changing technology, it's very
Mhm.
fast moving. So, what do you think in next 5 years? What is blockchain tech view goals are?
See, if you see the current market trends, people are
Hmm.
now, they are actually understanding how Web3 or blockchain could change the existing scenarios.
Correct.
So as the
Yes.
trades go, I'm sure you might know blockchain has beautiful characteristics that make it unique, that makes it
Yes.
the first choice for
Hmm.
any of the corporates or the production houses or any company that they want to upgrade. Everyone is maintaining their central databases where all the transactions are being stored. But
So,
now, what the challenge has been seen with the centralized server is that the query time is more.
hmm.
Sometimes there are data losses, right?
Correct.
Even if there's an issue or there's an upgrade on the centralized server, every one in the network is impacted because the downtime is seen. So what beauty blockchain offers, it, as I always stress on, it has 4 T's. That's trust, transparent, traceability, and the data once appended is tamper proof. So that's the
Yes.
beauty of blockchain. And if you have to make any change in the data, a consensus has to be met. Only then you could change it. So a lot
Yes.
of companies have been coming to us who are working on the existing Web2 setups and want to upgrade. So
Upgrade to it.
the best way is to make them understand that why Web3, or what Web3 could enhance in their existing system. So that's about it. We were there in a event in HCL last year, where Hyperledger was the main foundation who was having this event. So there were a couple of industry experts. We had delivered a seminar for our space was to talk about supply chain and logistics. So we gave them examples how blockchain would enhance the existing supply chain and logistics, where data capturing, what will be the data feeders in that. And the counter question that we came across was that we are already using ERPs.
Hmm.
So why SAP is there, Oracle is there. There are beautiful products that are there in the market for ERP. Then
Yes.
why we should go to blockchain? So it's not something that we are going to replace these ERPs. It is something that would be a layer topping the
Here.
ERPs for managing your data,
Hmm.
for ensuring that the data sanity is maintained, these data are authentic and are not fudged. And anything that is put on the blockchain network, everyone in peer, every node that we have on the blockchain network would be publish the information that this is something that has been added. Where the existing centralized system, the major challenge we face is data are in silos. Like I am from finance, finance would have their own data for the same
Own
thing.
data. Yes.
HR would
Correct.
have the same data for the same thing. The other manufacturing, production, procurement, they would have their own data. But
Correct.
it's not the same thing. So data duplicacy, data
Hmm.
inside, this is the major impact where we are wasting a lot of money and nobody is in sync. If I'm from the HR, I would not know what is going on in the finance. If I'm in finance, I would not know what is going in the procurement. So this is
Correct.
a cycle. Blockchain bridges all that.
Yes. I totally
Yeah.
agree with that. And
Mhm.
sir, would you like to share any success stories with our audience?
See,
That is.
success stories are always written once you are there in the market. So this is something I have my own success stories. Reason I upgraded myself. I was working in the Web2 space happily from the last. I have a career of 18 years for now. I initially
Okay.
started as a developer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then 2008, 2009 was not a good year. There were crises. So,
Crisis.
pink slips. Yeah. So recession was there. I went for an SAP certification. I couldn't find a job back. So that's where, my sales journey started. Initially, I started on a very ground level where I was working for an electronic giant. And then
Mm.
moving on, 2017, I came in the space of IT. And since then, there has been no looking back. So IT has been something that is more focused. And it was not that I kept switching the industries. I didn't upgrade myself. I still carry the same knowledge that I had before or I was in. Because this is something that you have to store in your mind and see where
Correct.
exactly what systems could be. So success stories are written when you are moving ahead of the systems.
Yes.
That's where
Continuously
you write
movement
it.
is.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Absolutely agree with you, sir. Sir, before wrapping up, I would like to know if someone wants to know more about blockchain brew, how can they reach out to you?
See, BlockTech Brew, we are
Block.
there on the space. Yeah, BlockTech Brew,
Yes.
our website links, I would be sharing that. I had a small video to share, but somehow since it's a time crunch,
No, no,
we
you can go ahead if you want to.
right.
So
So just a moment. Let me
yes, yes,
let
sure.
me share my screen. So it's a small
Yes.
video we crafted for a product that we did, and this is something that we have very we have been very active with all our videos on our YouTube channel so that people
Mm-hmm.
could see it and things could be
Yeah.
collated in that way. Yeah, just a moment. Let me share my
Hope
screen.
our audience would love the video. Yes.
Yeah, surely. So this is one of our product for asset tokenization. This has been specially crafted. How the
Hmm.
journey goes. I will not take more of your time. I hope the sound is visible. You're hearing what? Yeah.
Let's try, sir. Let's play it.
Are you hearing the background?
No, the audio is not there.
Audio is not coming. Just a moment.
No, can you share again with the audio?
Yeah, let me share. Let me share it back. Let me share it with the audio. Okay.
Sure, sure.
I am doing that.
Reshaping the way
Can you hear this background sound now?
Yes.
Okay.
we think about value, ownership, and investment. Welcome to BlockTech Brew, your go-to destination for asset tokenization. In this video, we will take you through our asset tokenization platform, designed to transform your assets into digital tokens seamlessly. Let's begin. Start by creating your account on the platform. Review and accept our terms and conditions and privacy policy. Once your email is verified, you're ready to enter the world of digital assets. Upon logging in, you'll see the dashboard where you can access all key features. The first step in tokenizing your assets is to click on the Create Digital Asset button. Give the name and abbreviation for your digital asset and upload its logo. Next, connect your wallet by selecting a wallet provider from our supported list. Successful connection will be indicated in green. The next step is of legal documentation uploading. Ensure compliance by uploading the necessary tokenization documents. You can then decide on a maximum supply for your digital asset and whether you wish to distribute it to existing shareholders. Review all entered information for accuracy. And once all details are confirmed, your digital asset is ready to be created. Back on the dashboard, you'll now see your newly created digital asset. The dashboard will give you insights into market cap, supply, and more. In the launch offering section, you can initiate and track the progress of your asset offering. In the investor requests area, review and approve potential investors. And you can utilize the investor table to manage and understand your investor base better. Further, you can customize your token suite to align with your brand. Upload images, set up your brand colors, and provide project details to create a tailored experience for your investors. Each token suite can be customized to reflect the unique identity of your brand. In the Distribute Earnings feature, you can easily allocate profits to your investors. Simply enter the amount to be distributed, and the system will allocate it accordingly among your investors. Besides this, our asset tokenization platform is completely customizable as per the client's need. So, if you want to create your tokenization platform,
so this is one of the platforms that we developed. Similarly, if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll find other product videos too that we've already done, and the introduction and the white label solutions that we have. Apart from that, blocktechbrew.com is our Web3 website where we work on blockchain, and Build AI. Build AI is our new website where we have all the AI projects and the POCs that we've done. So all information can be shared there.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Before we wrap up, I will put all the links to your channels here in the QR. It will be displayed after this session. Also, I request all our students to join us on our Discord and all our social media pages. And you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to sir for any queries in their LinkedIn handle. The LinkedIn handle will be provided to you. And it's been a pleasure, sir, to have you here in this show. Thank you so much for sharing such an insightful information with us. And we hope to see you soon again for more information and informative sessions. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir.